Hey everyone, how's it going? DJ Mike here. I was just going through doing some paperwork and trying to get caught up on everything. But I wanted to do a short, business tip. I've seen, a lot of DJs go through and show you tips how to set up equipment, how to, do this or that. But I haven't seen any of them to do, business tips. I mean, I know Big Dog did about business cards and stuff like that, but this is my tip. Okay, go get a folder, kind of like this, that has divided areas. You can get them at Walmart, Kmart, whatever. And every time that you buy something for your business, put it in here. Like every time that you have a gig or a meeting and you have to buy gas, keep that receipt. That's a business expense. If you have to rent equipment because you had something break, or you bought equipment. Oh wow, we got a business call. I'm gonna pause this for a second and answer this. Alright, sorry about that. Well, I'm not sorry because it was a business call, and but unfortunately I was booked. So, but as I was saying, that if you have to, buy a new piece of equipment, or get a piece of equipment repaired, keep all those receipts because that is business expense. If you advertise, whether in the phone book or if you do like a bridal show or something along those lines, that is all expenses. I don't know if you can see, but all of mine, it's all divided up. There's tabs all along here. Anytime that I buy music, I do have a music subscription, and there's a video already up about that. I get a monthly statement saying, even though I know it's the same amount every single month, it shows that I did buy it. So therefore, it is a business expense. Office supplies, pens, pencils, paper, whatever it may be. Because I do print out my contracts here. The ink for my printer. The camera that I'm using, I was able to use that as a business expense. I bought a new laptop, and I'm able to use that as a business expense because probably in the next month or so I'm going to be using it as for the business. As far as actually at a gig, I'll be running. I'm going to buy my DMX by American DJ. And I'll do videos on that after I get it and all that. But I take it to meetings. I have a PowerPoint presentation that I do. So it's a business expense. Okay. I don't know if any of y'all have a tux, but I do for any formal event, whether it's a wedding, reception, or we have Baylor University here, so I do a lot of stuff for fraternities and sororities. And anything formal, I wear a tux. So dry cleaning, in May and June, I had stuff every single week, so I had to take it to the dry cleaner every single week. So I have a spot just for my dry cleaning. I take credit cards, so my processing, I get a statement every month for that, and it goes in here. So anything that you believe that is business related, get something like this, divide it out however you want, and then keep track of everything. Okay, so that at the end of the year, when you go to do your taxes, you know exactly how much you made. You take what you brought in, add up everything that you sent out, paid out, and then you're able to give a good, accurate number, and so then you know exactly how much you made, profit wise. I also, I pay my son, so I keep track of how much I pay him. That's an expense too. So, because I want to know exactly how much I make each year, so that I know what to shoot for next year. Last year, I took what I brought in, subtracted my expenses, found out what I made profit wise, and I said, okay, for this year I want to go up, 10%. So I figured out how much I needed to make to get that 10%. So, and with the increase in prices on gas and everything going up, that you have to keep track of everything. You have to be able to go through and say, okay, I spent X amount of money on gas. I spent this much money on advertising. I spent this much money on music. So, I even have, I bought parts, that just came in the other day, for my lapel, I bought speaker cables, iTunes. Print out your receipts from iTunes. If you download from Napster or iTunes, print up the receipt. That is all a business expense. Okay, especially if it's for a special request like first dance, father daughter, or something like that. So that's my tip for today. We are going to be going through and doing tips every once in a while. The business tips, the DJ tips, because the DJ business is not just going out and push and play. There's more to it. I've showed some of the stuff that I do prior to an event. The thing is that you have to look at this as a business. Everything from the start to the finish. Okay, if you're gonna do it right. And so that's my advice. This goes out especially to the new DJs, the ones that are just now getting started, or the younger DJs. I've seen videos from 14, 15-year-olds, 16-year-olds that are getting into the business. Hey, that's great. Take these tips that all of us are giving you and use them. You may not want to get exactly a folder like this, but get something that is good for you, whether it's a filing cabinet and you put a file in there, or whatever it may be. But keep track of your expenses, because then you know what you truly are making. Okay, and so if you have any questions or comments, put them down below, and you can email me and I'll answer any questions that you have. So for now, we're going to get this up, and as Brian said, anyone can use this. So practice and enjoy.